What foundation is best for mature skin? Stay tuned and I'll tell you all about it. Hi, I'm Ziggy from Look 10 Years Younger, and I've got one more tip for you to help you stay looking so much younger for so much longer, and it's all about foundation. Foundations now come in a massive variety of different types. Mineral foundations, chemical foundations, matte foundations, dewy foundations, illuminating foundations, cream foundations, powder foundations, so many! Which one should you try if you've got mature skin? So the first thing to remember, of course, is that as we mature, our skin tends to get a little bit drier, and of course we end up with some fine lines and wrinkles. And to hide some of those fine lines and wrinkles, and maybe some sun damage as well, foundation is a really good way to go. You need a nice balance, however, between a matte foundation and a dewy foundation. One of the new types of foundation on the market now are illuminating foundations. You can either have a foundation that is illuminating in itself, or perhaps your primer or your moisturizer before you put your foundation on has illuminating factors. That's a fantastic mid-ground between matte on this side and dewy on this side. Illuminating foundation is really one that you want to try and go for. Why do you want to go for a midline? Matte foundation can be really good in terms of oil control, but it can also accentuate fine lines and wrinkles. It can make them stand out even more. Matte foundation has the amazing ability to make you actually look much older than you really are on many occasions. Part of that is that some foundations cling to the peach fuzz, you know, that really fine hair that's on your face, and that can be very aging. Dewy foundations, on the other hand, they're at the other end of the continuum, can be fantastic for older, drier, more mature skin. But the downside is that if they're too dewy, or if your skin is still oily, then it can actually make you just look a bit more like an oil slick. It's not really very attractive. And that's where an illuminating foundation or an illuminating primer can come into play. It's that beautiful midline between matte and between dewy, and it can give you a beautiful youthful glow without giving you the oil slick look, while also not giving you that aged matte foundation look either. Another alternative, of course, to foundation is a BB cream or even a CC cream. Both of those are light applications, lighter than a foundation. So if you just want a sheer finish, or if you're off to work and you don't want to do a full face of makeup, then BB creams and CC creams might actually be the way to go for you. What I strongly encourage you to do is to go to your local department store. DJ's is a really good one. David Jones here in Australia is a really good one. A department store that's got lots and lots of different brands, and go to each of those brands and ask for a sample pot. Ask them to colour match you and get a sample pot and take the sample pot home. The more foundations that you can try, the more you're informed about what works best on your skin, what works with your brushes, with your application, with your beauty blender, with your primer, with your blusher, and of course with your skin. So go to the department stores, get lots of pots, try lots of foundations until you find your holy grail. So what you're really looking for is a lightweight foundation. You need to work out whether you want sheer, medium or full coverage. For me, I prefer a light to moderate coverage. I don't like full coverage, it just makes me feel really heavy. But you might have pigmentation conditions that you want to cover, or you might have sun damage that you want to control and have a beautiful, lovely porcelain looking skin. Ultimately, what you're trying to find is either a demi-matte, a dewy or an illuminating foundation. And my suggestion so far, having tried what feels like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of foundations, is the YSL Touche Eclat. Fantastic for mature skin that might be a little bit on the dry side. Doesn't cling to wrinkles, doesn't cling to that fine hair on your face, doesn't settle in pores. So that's one that I really enjoy. One of the other ones that I really like is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, particularly the illuminating one, because that gives you a beautiful glow to your skin, if you like. It's a fantastic, very, very sheer coverage, really good if you're going to work and you don't want a full face of makeup. Some of the other great foundations for older skin are the Giorgio Armani's Illuminating Silk, a beautiful, beautiful foundation, and actually very similar to YSL's Touche Eclat. If you want a really sheer foundation that is also good for your skin, then you can't go past Dior's Nude Air Serum Foundation. Absolutely divine, and it's one that I use almost every day. It is quite sheer, but it has surprisingly good coverage. It's very, very fluid, and it also has an SPF, so it's really good for those of us with mature skin. Lancome also brought out a cushion foundation last year, which was really nice. It's very cooling on the skin. It's really nice for drier, more mature skin as well. I find it a little bit cumbersome to actually apply to the skin using the sponge that comes with it, but you might have some better luck with it if you use a brush with it. But that's another one that is worth a try. Okay, my lovelies, I'm really looking forward to hearing what you have to say. So please comment below and tell me what your favourite foundation is, what it does for your skin. I think it's really important as we mature that we share information with each other, because mature ladies don't always have the same requirements as our younger counterparts. So please comment below and tell me what your favourite foundation is. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button up there as well, so that you can get more tips and tricks to help you stay looking younger for so much longer. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. So until then, bye for now.